Wow, what a day. It's been quite a day for this president. A terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day for this president. He had to cave on the shutdown. The government will reopen temporarily, and he gets nothing for his proposed wall. His longtime associate, Roger Stone, has been indicted on 7 counts of obstruction, false statements, and witness tampering, all of which he denies. And perhaps the biggest bombshell of them all, it also looks as if Mueller has at least smoking gun proof of Trump campaign collusion with WikiLeaks. So taken together, it's an astounding gut punch to this presidency, and it could only get worse. This afternoon, we saw the president do something we've never really seen before. He declared defeat and seemed to admit it.
In a short while, I will sign a bill to open our government for 3 weeks until February 15th. I have seen and heard from enough Democrats and Republicans that they are willing to put partisanship aside. I think.
To be clear, the president just took the exact same deal he rejected 35 days ago at the very beginning of this standoff. We're going to dive into the president's shutdown cave in just a moment, but the bigger story is the threat to his presidency, and it remains the bombshell indictment that Mueller dropped this morning. NBC News has cracked a few codes in this filing, which I'm going to get to in a second. But contained in the charges against Roger Stone is an apparent roadmap of how Trump campaign collusion with WikiLeaks involving senior Trump campaign officials, possibly the president himself. Now, Mueller lays out evidence showing how Stone appeared to have been fed advanced knowledge of the timing and substance of those WikiLeaks disclosures, and how Stone relayed that information to the upper echelons of the campaign. Mueller revealed that, quote, a senior Trump campaign official was directed to contact Stone about any additional releases and what other damaging information Organization One, that's WikiLeaks, had regarding the Clinton campaign. The indictment also reveals how Stone received an email from a high-ranking Trump campaign officials asking about the status of future releases by WikiLeaks, its information which Stone had and provided. NBC News has also learned that the high-ranking official is Trump campaign chief executive Steve Bannon. It's a remarkable indictment on a remarkable day. Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Beat the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.